Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
This is Newcap News with Bart Pediasic.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. A Cold Lake First Nation teen is facing charges after being involved in a police pursuit with RCMP. Police say the chase started last night after attempting to stop a suspected impaired driver. That led to a 30-minute pursuit as the suspect drove through fields and quad trails. The RCMP successfully used a tire deflation device and arrested the suspect after catching him on foot. 19-year-old Jared Scanney faces charges including impaired driving, dangerous driving, and possession of stolen property. A 17-year-old male passenger was also arrested. Now, Scanney is scheduled to appear in Cold Lake Provincial Court on October 28th. And a 31-year-old Lloydminster man as well as a Red Deer man are facing charges after a traffic stop in the city earlier this month led to close to $10,000 worth of drugs and cash being seized. Cody Zicker, who was wanted on outstanding warrants, was found by local RCMP on October 9th. After the arrest, police found 117 fentanyl pills, 14 grams of cocaine and crack cocaine, a small quantity of methamphetamine, and more than $3,600 worth of cash. The seized drugs have an estimated street value of just under $6,200. A can of bear spray was also found inside the vehicle. Zicker, along with a 31-year-old Zachary Blair of Red Deer, are facing charges including possession for the purpose of trafficking, possession of property obtained by crime, and possession of a weapon for a dangerous purpose. Both men are expected to appear in Alberta Provincial Court on Tuesday. Well, the grand opening of a gas bar and convenience store may suggest the beginning of a new business venture. But for the woman who helped make it all possible, it's the end of a long road full of struggles. As Hannah Tita explains, a Little Pine First Nation resident is bringing a whole new meaning to perseverance and staying the course when everything comes crashing down.
It was a joyous occasion, the grand opening of a new gas bar and convenience store. After taking the business from an almost $200,000 deficit in 2013 to being profitable, Vanessa Fox has much to be proud of. Only through the mask of everyday life is pain. Vanessa is no stranger to it. It started when she decided to grow her business further.
It took a year. We built up the profits. We recovered from that deficit. We had all this money in a bank. I drew up a business plan, and then I went to council and I said, we're going to build a store.
The new store came with a set of contracting problems, so her husband stepped in to help finish construction.
After my husband's heart attack and he didn't go back to work, he said, okay, I'll help you. I'll go finish the drywall. I'll go finish the insulation, the poly, the drywall.
Everything got more complicated when Vanessa was diagnosed with breast cancer back in March. And just when life couldn't be bleaker, the biggest blow of all. In August, her 19-year-old son took his own life. She says, aside from prayer, her daughter helped her get through that dark time.
After the loss of my son, I give up. I couldn't do it. I didn't want to, but after a month and a half, I came back to the store. My baby, I have a 7-year-old at home, and she came by and she said, Mom, I love you. Every morning, every day. It was always, Mom, I love you, even though I stayed on my bed.
She works and works and works every day.
Vanessa says finally opening the store is a dream come true, and she hopes to inspire youth to take on challenges with her story.
She's a big inspiration to anybody, not just our community. She has been through a lot, and I commend her for being strong.
The main thing before I go for my surgery for my cancer, I wanted was for the staff to be in the store, and I reached that goal.
Vanessa says after taking some time off to heal from the ordeal she's been through, she plans to return to the store. Hannah Tita, Newcap News.
When it comes to basic necessities, foods tend to be on the top of the list, but not everyone is so fortunate. In Alberta, around 50,000 people turn to a food bank each month. As Nicole Stilger reports, the Lloydminster Food Bank has received a special boost thanks to a special initiative. Here's more on Farm Credit Canada's Drive Away Hunger campaign.
As bags get loaded into the trailer ready to be taken to the food bank, Lloydminster remains active in the cause to help the hungry. The Drive Away Hunger initiative started in 2004 in Ontario when an employee jumped in a tractor driving along rural roads collecting food. It has since grown nationwide, and Senior District Director with Farm Credit Canada, Adam French, says being in the agriculture business, it's a cause they're passionate about.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for us to give back in the communities in which we live and work. So far, we've raised over 22 million meals across Canada since we've been doing it in the 11 or so years. And this year we're aiming to raise 3 million meals across Canada.
In partnership with the Lloydminster Co-op for a fourth year, 7 bins were filled, up from 5 last year. And marketing manager Christine Alexander says she's proud to be a part of the initiative once again.
Showing that support is a huge part of being a cooperative in the community. Giving back is one of the principles that we were built on, and we're so honored to be able to be part of this year.
The campaign started in May and will continue collecting until October 23rd.
We started early to recognise that there's different harvests, different places across the country that are going to have different sort of scenarios happening, and we run it right up to around World Food Day because it's a great way to cap it off.
While the Drive Away Hunger campaign has officially come to a close in the Lloydminster region, food and cash donations are of course always welcome at the Salvation Army. For Newcap News, I'm Nicole Stilger.